Kyle Richards, star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, is commenting on the news that buying Beverly Hills has been canceled by Netflix. After just 2 seasons, the streamer canceled the program, which included her estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky, and 3 of their daughters. According to Kyle Richards, her daughters are not very upset over the news of the cancellation. During a recent Amazon Live appearance, Kyle expressed her thoughts in response to public criticism over Netflix's decision to forego a 3rd season renewal. The purchase of Beverly Hills has angered the fans greatly. A lot of people ask, why? Articles concerning why would they do that have been published. Who knows then? You can never predict what will occur with that. Kyle uttered those words. Alexa Umansky, Sophia Umansky, Farrah Brittany, and Richard's daughters all work at Mauricio's real estate firm, the agency which was the subject of the show. In Season 2, Kyle even made an appearance to discuss her marital issues with Mauricio. The Rhobh actress clarified that her girls are more interested in business than reality TV stardom. She even asserted that her daughters sobbed when they saw the show. All of them are businesswomen. Their primary concern is business. They found shooting buying Beverly Hills to be really overwhelming, she continued. They frequently approached me in tears. Her girls might give reality TV another go, despite the fact that they were not very upset over the show's cancellation. They are very focused on selling real estate, so I'm proud of them for that, she added, adding that they would be thrilled if it happened again. During Season 14 of Rhobh, Kyle Richards is at the center of the drama. Kyle is one of the most famous housewives in history, even though his daughters might not be interested in becoming reality TV stars. Bozoma St. John will be joining her, along with Garcelle Bava, Sutton Strack, Erica Jane, and Dorrit Kemsley, for the next season. Kyle is once more in the midst of a disastrous dinner party in the most recent teaser. In the video, Kyle exclaims, "I'm done," with emotion, before declaring, "I'm not doing this anymore," after leaving a group dinner. A new package deal promoting all of the Housewives franchises that are coming back this fall included the footage. October 1 marks the beginning of RHONY Season 15, while September 18 marks the premiere of RHOSLC Season 5. When news broke that The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was hitting pause on Kyle Richards' storyline, or worse, Kyle might be stepping back entirely, the Bravo world gasped. After over a decade as the show's unofficial matriarch, Kyle Richards had become the face of Beverly Hills glamour, family drama, and iconic fashion moments. But while fans debated whether her time had run its course, a quieter, more emotional response came from the people closest to her, her daughters. Far from the cameras, glitz, and high drama reunions, Kyle's girls, Farrah, Alexia, Sophia, and Portia, were dealing with the impact of their mother's uncertain future in a very personal way. Behind the fame and the filters, the cancellation or reconfiguration of Kyle's reality TV presence struck at something deeper than ratings. Portia, the youngest, feels the absence most. At just 16, Portia has grown up on screen. Viewers remember her as a toddler with curls and a squeaky voice, clinging to her mother during confessionals or dancing in sparkly tutus. Now a confident teenager with a growing social media following of her own, Portia is facing the first major shift in her family's public life. "I didn't think it would actually happen," she reportedly told a friend after hearing that production wasn't planning to renew her mom's full-time role. "It's always been a part of our life. It's like weird, quiet." While Kyle tried to frame the news as a blessing in disguise, insiders say Portia took it hard. Not because she loved the fame, but because it had become her family's rhythm. The filming schedule, the wardrobe prep, the constant hum of excitement. Now, the silence of a normal home feels foreign. She misses the energy, one insider said. Portia always liked being part of something big. Now she feels like the camera's moved on, and left her behind. Sophia, away at college, feels relief. In contrast, Sophia, Kyle's more private middle daughter, reportedly met the news with quiet relief. Now in her early 20s and living independently, Sophia never embraced the spotlight the way her mother or sisters did. To her, the show was more of an interruption, a lens she never asked for. She told Kyle, "Maybe now we can just be us," a family friend shared. Sophia has struggled in the past with the pressure of public perception, often turning down opportunities to appear in confessionals or public events. The idea of the family returning to normalcy appeals to her, the source added. Not Kyle Richards, the Bravo icon, but just mom. She's excited to have dinners where they aren't talking about producers or storylines. Alexia feels protective. Alexia Umansky, Kyle's second oldest daughter, and now a real estate agent featured on Netflix's Buying Beverly Hills, has always been closest to the Bravo chaos. Working in the same industry and surrounded by cameras in her own right, she feels a deep understanding of the toll fame takes and how cruel the public can be. She was furious when she saw fans celebrating the news online, a close friend revealed. People forget that it's not just a show, it's her mom, it's their lives. Alexia reportedly took to shielding Kyle from negative press, forwarding only positive messages and helping her mom navigate the transition. Behind the scenes, she encouraged Kyle to pivot her brand and focus on wellness, interior design, and family-led projects. Alexia is the fixer, the friend added. She's the one saying, "You don't need Bravo to be powerful." Farrah feels torn between loyalty and change. Farrah Al-Jafri, Kyle's eldest daughter, is no stranger to reality TV. As Mauricio Umansky's stepdaughter and a key figure on Buying Beverly Hills, Farrah is deeply embedded in the family's media empire. But she's also fiercely loyal to her mom and deeply nostalgic for what RHOBH once was. It's bittersweet, Farrah admitted during a recent panel. "I literally grew up in this world, and watching my mom build this platform, create a space for our family, it's emotional." Farrah is believed to be quietly advocating for a more controlled comeback, perhaps a docuseries focusing on Kyle's life after reality TV, one that allows the family to tell their story without the pressures of the Housewives format. She wants her mom to have the last word, a Bravo insider said. She doesn't want Kyle's journey to end with a cancellation headline. Kyle's own reflections. A turning point for Kyle, the cancellation, though not entirely unexpected, has triggered more than just career recalibration. It's forced her to confront how much of her identity has been wrapped up in the Real Housewives world. In an Instagram post shortly after the announcement, she shared a quiet moment, a photo of her holding Portia's hand, captioned, "Always my reason." She later told a friend, "I'm mourning it. Not the fame, but the noise, the structure, the feeling of always being needed. Now, I have to figure out what I want without cameras telling me." Her daughters are playing an important role in that process. Each one is pushing her in a different direction. Portia urging her to stay fabulous, Sophia craving stillness, Alexia demanding reinvention, and Farrah begging for legacy. The family rebuilds, on their own terms, as the Richards house becomes quieter. No producers, no camera crews, no late-night wardrobe fittings. A different kind of intimacy is growing. The family recently took a low-key trip to Ojai, California, with no paparazzi and no reality crew in sight. It was Kyle's idea. No one wore glam, phones were down. They hiked, laughed, cooked pasta together in a small rental home. It was, as one daughter put it, the most real thing we've done in a long time. The cancellation, painful as it was, has become an opportunity, a reset button for a family that was starting to feel more like a brand than a bond.